Hi, I'm Rick Dior, and today we're going to talk about dual bell patterns. So these are patterns that use two bells, two cowbells. You can use cymbals as well. And they're great for building up technique in both hands as well as coordination. Now I'm going to be using my book today, the Advanced Coordination for Drum Set and Hand Percussion. I'll show you a picture of it on the screen. I know a lot of you have it. So we'll be going over certain exercises to do this. So the first thing you want to look at on page 13 is the exercise number 25, and that's a very basic rhythm that just sounds like this. So that's going to be the basis of a lot of what we're going to do today. And then the left hand, to begin with, is just going to play another pattern from page 14, and that's going to be the Cascara 2-3 clave. So it sounds like this. Together, so that's a little bit of a mix of the two rhythms. So you can lead with either hand, but for now we're going to lead with the left hand doing the rhythm on page 13, number 25. And again, that sounds like this. Now you can play match grip if you want. There's no problem with that. You can play butt end out. Just make sure you don't play too heavy. I'm going to play traditional today. I'm just a little more comfortable that way. And I am doing the downbeat with the shaft of the stick and the upbeat 16th note with the tip of the stick. A little bit of a whip stroke there. And I'm going to be playing clave with my left foot. It's a sun clave, 2-3. So the feet sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so let's try that. And we'll put on the metronome here a little slower. Let's say 1-10. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's a good place to start slowly. That may take you a little while to get that, but that's the basis for what we're going to do. I'll go all the way in the back of the book. There's some rhythms there, and I know like a lot of you know these. I've used them in lots and lots of videos. But the ones we'll start with are pretty easy to read. They're quarter notes and eighth notes. They're from page 180. So what I'd like you to do is get the right hand going with that original rhythm, which is this. And I want the left hand to play on that other bell. So that sounds like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, it's okay to flam sometimes. That's sort of in the genre, all right? And you want to phrase slightly in triplets with the left hand, so. Just very slightly stretch it. So when it's fast, so I'm playing dual rhythms, left and right. Now you'll notice on my right hand that I'm accenting the downbeat, so. And that's the same as I was doing on the left hand. So you can switch each hand. So I'll just play the first two lines. I'll show you how to lead with your left hand now. 1, 2, 1, 2. So you can reverse them. That's very, very healthy to do that. Builds lots of strength in your left hand. So you can get a lot of speed like that. So. So that's how you want to start out doing this. Then you can also use the snare drum instead of that bell. And this is where we get into some of these Songo rhythms. You can also use alternate surfaces. So if I had another closed hi-hat here, I could use that. I'll do the ride cymbal. I'll give you a little demo of that. We'll go a little bit faster. 1, 2, 1. Okay, so that's really, really effective to do that, because then you're just getting quarter notes on the bell and another hand is playing that upbeat. So any other surface, you can use two bells as well if you wanted to do that. So I've done that in some other videos, some of my other Latin drum set videos. The next step, like I said, would be to do some more complex rhythms. So let's go to our old trusty friend, page 7. And what we'll do is we'll do that right hand, and now we'll try to splash some hi-hat clave, and that sounds like this. So that's a really good way to sound like you're a whole percussion section. So I'll play some of these with my left hand from page 7. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's the first 3 lines. That's a really, really great exercise for your left hand as well. So after you can do all this stuff, playing any kind of Songo or anything is just pretty simple, to be honest with you. Now, one good thing about having this Swish cymbal here is at any point you can reach out and just, touch it. So. So any kind of upbeat kick, which are really common when you're playing Afro-Cuban music, is very, very easy to catch when you're doing that. So I hope I've given you some ideas to work on with these kinds of patterns. I use these a lot with my more advanced students who have the chops to do this. And since you're practicing these rhythms over and over, it really builds up stamina and endurance. So I'll play a little for you. Let's do a real fast one, and we'll call it a day.